The Knights Templar were one of the most powerful and mysterious military orders in medieval history. Established in the early 12th century, their influence spread across Europe and the Middle East, particularly during the Crusades. Though they started with a noble cause, to protect Christian pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land, their rise to power and subsequent fall left a legacy that continues to capture the imagination of historians, conspiracy theorists, and popular culture alike. What was it about the Templars that made them so feared and revered? And why did they eventually meet such a tragic end? This story is steeped in legend, secrecy, and intrigue, beginning with the creation of the order itself. The origins of the Templar order can be traced back to 1119 when a French knight named Hugues de Payens, alongside a group of fellow knights, vowed to protect Christian pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land. Their mission began in Jerusalem, which had been captured by the First Crusade in 1099. The Templars quickly gained favor with both the Church and European royalty due to their dedication to their mission. The order's name came from their first headquarters, located near the Temple of Solomon in Jerusalem, a location that later fueled countless myths and theories about the Templars' hidden knowledge. They initially appeared to be a small band of knights, but their rapid rise in wealth and influence turned them into a formidable force in the medieval world. By the early 13th century, the Knights Templar had transformed from a small group of religious warriors into a powerful and wealthy organization. They amassed vast amounts of land, both in the Holy Land and in Europe. The Templars were granted the right to build their own castles and fortifications, and their network of commanderies spanned from Scotland to the Holy Land, creating an extensive infrastructure that included a banking system, which allowed them to lend money to kings and nobility. This banking prowess set them apart from many other orders, making them a critical financial force in Europe. In fact, the Templars' financial activities were one of the key reasons for their downfall later on. Their wealth and influence became both a blessing and a curse. The Templars were not just warriors, they were also highly organized and disciplined, and their reputation for bravery and skill in battle was unmatched. They fought in key battles during the Crusades and were instrumental in the defense of the Crusader states in the Holy Land. Their distinctive white mantles adorned with a red cross became a symbol of their unwavering commitment to their cause. However, it was this very success that attracted jealousy and suspicion. Their growing power began to unsettle both the church and secular rulers, and their mysterious rituals, secretive nature, and immense wealth only deepened the sense of intrigue surrounding them. In their early days, the Templars were seen as champions of the Christian faith, but as their power expanded, they began to be associated with darker forces. Rumors spread that they possessed forbidden knowledge, such as the secrets of the Holy Grail or the Ark of the Covenant. Some believed that the Templars were involved in occult practices, and their secrecy only fueled these suspicions. This air of mystery surrounding the Templars continues to be one of the most compelling aspects of their legacy, making them a subject of endless fascination for those seeking answers to the many questions that remain unanswered about their true intentions. As the Templars' influence expanded, so did the rumors and speculations surrounding their inner workings. One of the most persistent stories about the order involves the secret rituals and initiations that members underwent. While much of what is known about Templar initiation rituals remains speculative, there are a number of accounts that suggest they were far from ordinary. Some historians believe that the Templars were involved in mysterious and even esoteric ceremonies, which were intended to bind them together in a brotherhood of secrecy. These ceremonies were said to involve the use of symbols, oaths, and practices that set the Templars apart from other medieval orders. Among the most famous and persistent of these rumors is the suggestion that the Templars had access to secret knowledge, perhaps even lost biblical texts or sacred artifacts. The connection between the Templars and the Holy Grail is a common theme in both medieval legend and modern conspiracy theories. According to some theories, the Templars were not just warriors defending Christianity, but also custodians of the Grail, an ancient and powerful relic said to hold mystical powers. Some legends suggest that the Grail was hidden by the Templars, perhaps in a secret location, and that their quest to protect it became one of their primary missions. However, the true nature of their connection to such relics remains a mystery, with no concrete evidence to confirm these theories. In addition to the Holy Grail, another legendary artifact connected to the Templars is the Ark of the Covenant, the sacred chest that is said to contain the tablets of the Ten Commandments. Some theories suggest that the Templars discovered the Ark in the ruins of the ancient Temple of Solomon during their time in Jerusalem, and that they kept its existence hidden from the outside world. While there is no historical proof that the Templars ever found the Ark, the connection between the order and such powerful symbols of religious authority only added to their aura of mystery. Another dark secret that has often been linked to the Templars is their alleged involvement in dark magic or heretical practices. When the Templars were arrested in 1307 by King Philip IV of France, many were accused of engaging in occult rituals, including the worship of idols, blasphemy, and even sodomy. Some of these accusations were made under duress, with confessions extracted through torture, but the idea that the Templars were involved in secret and forbidden practices persisted. These allegations, although widely debunked by historians, became central to the narrative of the Templars' fall from grace. As their wealth and power grew, the Templars came to the attention of King Philip IV of France, who was deeply indebted to them. In 1307, Philip orchestrated a mass arrest of the Templar Knights, accusing them of heresy and other crimes. This event marked the beginning of the Templars' downfall. Many members of the order were tortured and forced to confess to crimes that they may or may not have committed. The confessions, many of which were clearly fabricated, suggested that the Templars had engaged in all sorts of nefarious activities, from worshipping false gods to committing acts of blasphemy. These confessions were used as justification for the order's destruction. The trials of the Templars were conducted by the Inquisition, and the charges against them were both political and religious. Philip sought to eliminate the order not only because of their growing wealth but also because he saw them as a threat to his own power. In 1312, Pope Clement V officially dissolved the Templar order, and its members were either executed or scattered to the winds. The downfall of the Templars marked the end of one of the most powerful and mysterious organizations in medieval Europe. Despite the order's official dissolution, many legends claim that not all Templars were destroyed. Some theories suggest that a small group of knights managed to escape the purge, fleeing to distant lands and continuing their secretive activities in the shadows. These surviving Templars, according to some accounts, went on to form hidden societies, passing down their knowledge and traditions through the ages. The idea of a secret society surviving in the shadows of history is a powerful one, and it is this notion that continues to fuel the fascination with the Templars to this day. One of the most enduring myths about the Templars is their connection to modern-day secret societies. Some theorists argue that the Templars went underground and became the foundation for organizations such as the Freemasons. The Freemasons, with their rituals, secret handshakes, and symbols, have long been associated with the Templars, although there is no concrete evidence linking the two. Nevertheless, the idea that the Templars' ancient wisdom and esoteric knowledge continue to influence secretive organizations today is a tantalizing one that keeps the myth of the Templars alive. In popular culture, the Knights Templar have been depicted in countless books, movies, and conspiracy theories. From Dan Brown's The Da Vinci Code to films like National Treasure, the Templars are often portrayed as a group with hidden knowledge, guarding powerful secrets. This portrayal has contributed to their mystique, making them one of the most enduring symbols of secrecy and intrigue in modern storytelling. But what is the truth behind the Templars' legacy? While much of their story is cloaked in legend, we do know that they were an important part of medieval history, involved in the Crusades and the early development of European banking. The accusations of heresy and occult practices may have been exaggerated, but the fact remains that the Templars were powerful, wealthy, and deeply secretive. As their wealth grew, so did the fear and suspicion surrounding them, culminating in their dramatic fall from grace. Today, the legacy of the Templars continues to fascinate historians and mystery enthusiasts alike. Whether they were truly the guardians of sacred relics, practitioners of dark magic, or simply a group of knights caught up in the political struggles of their time, the Templars' story is one that will likely remain shrouded in mystery for years to come. The story of the Knights Templar is far from over. While the official order may have been disbanded in the early 14th century, their influence persists in many ways, from their supposed hidden treasures to their ongoing legacy in modern conspiracy theories and secret societies. Perhaps the most tantalizing aspect of the Templars' story is the possibility that they left behind a hidden inheritance, a secret treasure or knowledge that has never been fully uncovered. For centuries, rumors have circulated about the vast wealth the Templars supposedly amassed during their reign. Some believe that the treasure was hidden away in secret locations, perhaps in vaults beneath the ground, buried deep within the ancient ruins of their fortresses, or even concealed within the walls of religious sites like Rosslyn Chapel in Scotland. According to one popular theory, the Templars secretly hid their treasure before being destroyed, and their knowledge and riches continue to be sought after today by treasure hunters and scholars alike. Some claim that the Templars left behind clues and symbols, carefully concealed within their architecture, art, and writings, to guide future generations to their hidden legacy. The idea of a Templar treasure, buried somewhere in the world, is one of the driving forces behind modern-day expeditions to uncover their secrets. Some have linked this treasure to the Holy Grail or the Ark of the Covenant, suggesting that the Templars' riches were more than just gold, but sacred and powerful artifacts that held immense religious significance. But if the Templar treasure truly exists, where is it? Could it be hidden in plain sight, still waiting to be discovered? Some suggest that the Knights Templar used their knowledge of alchemy and symbolism to encode their secrets in ways that modern minds have yet to understand. For example, they are believed to have left behind clues in the design of churches, chapels, and castles they built, each one a potential map to their hidden wealth. This has sparked a fascination with Templar architecture, with enthusiasts pointing to symbols like the Templar cross and hidden messages in the artwork of places like Rosslyn Chapel. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Templars' legacy is their connection to modern-day secret societies. Many have speculated that the Freemasons, a well-known fraternal organization, are the direct descendants of the Templars. The Freemasons, with their own complex rituals, secret handshakes, and symbols, have been rumored to inherit the Templars' esoteric knowledge and traditions. Though there is no solid historical evidence to prove a direct link, the similarities between the two organizations have fueled the belief that the Freemasons carry on the Templar legacy. Some conspiracy theorists believe that Freemasonry itself is an extension of the Templars' secret society, with both groups sharing a hidden agenda that extends into modern politics, banking, and society. In addition to the Freemasons, many other organizations and movements have been linked to the Templars in popular imagination. Some claim that the Templars' influence can be seen in the rituals and beliefs of groups like the Illuminati, another secret society often linked to conspiracy theories about global control and hidden knowledge. Others argue that the Templars' ideas and practices have been passed down through generations, shaping everything from religious organizations to world governments. Whether or not these theories hold any weight, the notion that the Templars' secret knowledge has been carefully guarded for centuries continues to captivate those with an interest in the occult and hidden history. In the 21st century, the Knights Templar are more relevant than ever. They remain a central part of popular culture, appearing in books, movies, and video games as mysterious figures guarding ancient secrets. From Dan Brown's The Da Vinci Code to films like National Treasure, the Templars' mystique continues to inspire writers and filmmakers, ensuring that their legacy lives on in the modern imagination. Whether it's their alleged connection to the Holy Grail, their hidden treasures, or their supposed ties to secret societies, the Templars remain a symbol of mystery, power, and intrigue. But beyond the myths and legends, the true history of the Knights Templar is both fascinating and complex. They were, at their core, a military and religious order dedicated to the protection of Christian pilgrims and the defense of the Holy Land. Their rise to power, their eventual downfall, and the many questions surrounding their secret activities make them one of the most enduring subjects of study and speculation in history. In conclusion, the Knights Templar were not just warriors or religious zealots. They were an enigmatic order whose secrets and actions continue to provoke curiosity and speculation. Whether they were hiding treasure, guarding ancient knowledge, or practicing forbidden rituals, the Templars' influence extends far beyond their historical era. Their story is one of power, mystery, and tragedy, and their legacy continues to inspire both reverence and suspicion. As history and legend continue to intertwine, the dark secrets of the Templars remain one of the most captivating mysteries of all time. As we reach the final stages of uncovering the dark secrets of the Knights Templar, we must acknowledge that the truth is far more elusive than any legend could capture. The myths surrounding their hidden treasures, their supposed knowledge of ancient artifacts, and their connection to secret societies are just part of a much larger, more intricate story. The legacy of the Templars has shaped our understanding of history, power, and secrecy, but it has also cast a shadow that continues to baffle historians and conspiracy theorists alike. Despite their fall from grace in the 14th century, the Knights Templar have remained a symbol of both authority and secrecy. Their very dissolution by Pope Clement V and the subsequent trials, which were drenched in accusations of heresy, blasphemy, and devil worship, have only fueled their enigmatic legacy. Was the dissolution a political maneuver by King Philip IV, who owed the order substantial debts and sought to rid himself of their power, or were the accusations against the Templars based on genuine, hidden crimes? The ambiguity surrounding these events has created a perfect storm for speculation, with no shortage of theories offering alternative explanations. Perhaps the most striking element of the Templars' legend is the idea that they were more than just a medieval military order. Many believe they were the custodians of ancient knowledge, perhaps even possessing esoteric teachings that were handed down through the ages. Whether they truly guarded the Holy Grail, the Ark of the Covenant, or some other sacred relic is impossible to prove. But the symbolism and secrecy surrounding their order provide a fertile ground for imagination and myth-making. Their possible connections to other secretive orders, such as the Freemasons, further blur the line between fact and fiction, leaving us with an enduring enigma. The mystery is compounded by the fact that many of the Templars' records were destroyed after their persecution. Some documents survived the destruction, and through these remnants, we catch glimpses of a highly organized and disciplined institution that was both religious and military. Yet, for all their outward success, the Templars were also surrounded by secrecy, and the nature of their internal practices, whether religious, occult, or otherwise, remains largely unknown. The lack of concrete evidence about their actual practices only heightens the allure of the Templars as a society shrouded in shadows. The story of the Templars serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked power and the fragility of institutions built on secrecy. Their rapid rise to wealth and influence, followed by their dramatic downfall, underscores how even the most powerful organizations can fall victim to politics, corruption, and the manipulation of fear. Yet, it is precisely this fall from grace that has cemented their place in history as a symbol of both tragedy and mystery. Today, the Templars continue to be a source of fascination. They are featured prominently in modern literature, films, and documentaries, often depicted as mysterious figures holding the keys to an ancient and powerful secret. The idea that the Templars' knowledge was lost or hidden away, perhaps to be rediscovered in the future, ensures that their legacy endures. Whether they are a force for good or evil in these modern tales, the Knights Templar remain a compelling and powerful symbol of what lies hidden beneath the surface of history. Ultimately, the truth behind the dark secrets of the Templars may never be fully revealed. The mysteries they left behind, from their hidden treasures to their supposed connections with sacred relics and secret societies, continue to intrigue and mystify. As long as these questions remain unanswered, the Templars will continue to live on in our collective imagination, their legacy a mixture of historical fact, myth, and legend, forever shaping the world's understanding of the power of secrecy and the unknown. In the end, the dark secrets of the Templars might not just be about treasure or occult knowledge. They may represent something more profound: the fear of losing control over the things we don't understand, and the allure of those who dared to protect or hide these secrets, even from the rest of the world. This is the true mystery of the Templars, one that transcends their history and remains embedded in the cultural psyche to this day. Now that we've explored the mysterious rituals, hidden treasures, and their fall from grace, it's time to address some of the most enduring speculations regarding the Knights Templars' involvement in dark magic and heretical practices. The Templars were accused of many things during their trials, including engaging in occult practices, heresy, and other forbidden acts. These accusations, while largely fabricated under duress, have given rise to persistent theories about their involvement in dark rituals that have captured the imagination of many throughout history. When the Templars were arrested in 1307, the charges against them were brutal and far-reaching. King Philip IV of France, deeply indebted to the Templars, wanted to weaken the order, and his accusations played a major role in the eventual destruction of the Knights. The accusations ranged from heresy to the worship of false idols, and many were said to have confessed to performing grotesque rituals. Some of the confessions involved the worship of a mysterious figure known as Baphomet, a term that later became associated with devil worship and dark magic. The idea of Baphomet as a central figure in Templar rituals has been a subject of much debate. While no solid evidence exists to prove the Templars worshipped this entity, the association has persisted, largely due to the confessions extracted under torture. The image of Baphomet, a figure often depicted with both male and female attributes, as well as animalistic features, became a symbol of mystery and forbidden knowledge. The accusations were serious and, in many cases, incredibly disturbing. Templars were said to engage in secret rituals where they would kiss each other on the mouth as a form of initiation, and some confessed to engaging in acts of sodomy and other deviant behaviors. These confessions, often made under torture, added fuel to the fire of suspicion, but it's important to remember that the accuracy of these confessions remains highly questionable. These charges were not just a means to destroy the order. They were also an attempt to tarnish the Templars' reputation and discredit them in the eyes of the Christian world. The public's perception of the Templars was forever altered, and the accusations of heresy and dark magic became an inseparable part of their legacy. One of the most enduring aspects of the Templar legend is the idea that the order may have been in possession of sacred relics or vast treasures. Throughout history, various conspiracy theorists have suggested that the Templars were guardians of ancient artifacts such as the Holy Grail, the Ark of the Covenant, or even lost religious texts. The idea that these powerful relics were hidden away by the Templars has captured the imagination of countless people and fueled numerous treasure hunts. The Holy Grail, in particular, has been the subject of intense speculation. Some believe that the Templars discovered the Grail during their time in Jerusalem, and that they kept its location a closely guarded secret. Others claim that the Grail was not a literal object but a metaphorical one, symbolizing hidden knowledge or wisdom that the Templars protected. The Grail's connection to the Templars has been romanticized in books, films, and other media, where it is portrayed as an object of immense power and significance. There are also theories that the Templars were protectors of the Ark of the Covenant, the sacred chest believed to contain the Ten Commandments. Some suggest that the Templars discovered the Ark during their time in the Holy Land and hid it to protect it from desecration. While there is no concrete evidence linking the Templars to the Ark, the possibility of them possessing such powerful artifacts continues to captivate conspiracy theorists and treasure hunters. Despite the tantalizing nature of these theories, the truth behind the Templars' supposed treasure remains a mystery. Whether these relics were real or merely symbols of the Templars' power and influence, the search for the Templar treasure continues to this day, with some believing that the treasure still lies hidden, waiting to be uncovered. Even though the Knights Templar were officially disbanded in 1312, their legacy did not end there. Over the centuries, numerous secret societies and organizations have claimed to be the spiritual or philosophical heirs of the Templars. The most well-known of these is the Freemasons, a fraternal organization with its own set of rituals, symbols, and secret handshakes. Many believe that the Freemasons inherited the Templars' knowledge and traditions, and that they continue to protect the same secrets that the Templars once guarded. The Freemasons themselves have long been associated with the idea of hidden knowledge and influence, and their use of symbols such as the square and compass is thought by some to have Templar origins. While there is no direct evidence to link the Freemasons to the Templars, the similarities between their secretive practices and symbols have led to speculation about a connection. Beyond the Freemasons, other organizations, such as the Illuminati, have been linked to the Templars in conspiracy theories. Some believe that the Illuminati, an alleged secret society that seeks to control world affairs, is the modern-day successor to the Templars. According to these theories, the Illuminati continues to operate in the shadows, wielding influence over global events and governments, just as the Templars once did. Whether or not these claims hold any truth is uncertain, but the association between the Templars and modern secret societies is an enduring theme in the study of their legacy. The Templars' role in the creation of these secret societies, real or imagined, speaks to the ongoing fascination with their hidden knowledge and the idea that there are powerful forces working behind the scenes to shape the world. Their legacy, as protectors of secrets and knowledge, has been passed down through generations, continuing to capture the imaginations of those who seek to uncover the mysteries of history. The Knights Templar remain one of the most enduring and enigmatic organizations in history. Their rise to power, their dramatic fall, and the mysteries surrounding their secretive practices and hidden treasures have made them the subject of countless theories, books, films, and documentaries. Whether they were guardians of ancient relics, practitioners of dark magic, or simply a group of warriors caught up in the politics of their time, the Templars' story is one that continues to intrigue and captivate. The fact that the truth behind the Templars' secrets may never be fully known only adds to their allure. In the absence of definitive answers, the Templars have become symbols of mystery, power, and the unknown. Their legacy lives on in popular culture, in the search for hidden treasures, and in the fascination with secret societies that operate in the shadows of history. Ultimately, the dark secrets of the Templars are not just about what they may have hidden or the occult practices they may have engaged in. They represent the power of secrecy itself, the allure of the unknown, and the idea that there are forces at work beyond the understanding of the common person. The Templars were not just a medieval order. They were a symbol of what lies hidden beneath the surface of history, waiting to be discovered. And as long as their mysteries persist, the legend of the Templars will continue to captivate and intrigue generations to come. We've covered the main aspects of the Templars' enigmatic history, but as we continue to unravel their legacy, we can't ignore their profound impact on modern culture. The mystique surrounding the Knights Templar has shaped the way people view history, power, and secrecy. While much of their story is veiled in mystery, the influence of the Templars has never faded. In fact, it has grown over time, fueling both genuine academic interest and wild conspiracy theories. This section delves into the Templars' lasting legacy and their portrayal in modern culture, which continues to perpetuate their dark secrets. The Knights Templar have become icons of mystery, appearing in countless books, films, documentaries, and even video games. Their legend has been intertwined with tales of hidden treasures, ancient knowledge, and dark conspiracies. Modern works of fiction have played a huge role in shaping the popular image of the Templars, often presenting them as a secret society protecting a powerful secret or ancient relic. One of the most famous portrayals of the Templars in modern media is Dan Brown's The Da Vinci Code. In this best-selling novel, the Templars are depicted as the guardians of the Holy Grail, a secret that has been hidden for centuries. The book, and later the film adaptation, further cemented the Templars as a symbol of esoteric knowledge and intrigue, and it sparked a renewed interest in their real and fictionalized history. The idea of the Templars as keepers of hidden truths resonates with many, fueling the belief that the order left behind secrets waiting to be uncovered. Movies such as National Treasure and Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade also feature the Templars, incorporating them into the mythos of hidden treasures and ancient artifacts. These portrayals often mix fact with fiction, blending real historical elements with fantastical stories of treasure hunts and secret knowledge. Such films have ensured that the Templars remain a part of the collective imagination, symbolizing a connection between the present and a mysterious, hidden past. Video games have also capitalized on the Templars' mystique. The Assassin's Creed series, for example, revolves around a centuries-old conflict between the Assassin Brotherhood and the Templar Order. While the game's story is fictional, it draws heavily on the legend of the Knights Templar, using them as the antagonistic force. The portrayal of the Templars as shadowy figures seeking control and hidden power has been a driving force in the game's popularity and continues to shape the perception of the Order in modern entertainment. Beyond popular media, the Templars are often at the heart of various conspiracy theories, particularly those involving global control, secret societies, and hidden knowledge. One of the most enduring beliefs is that the Templars left behind a treasure or knowledge that could radically change the world. These conspiracy theories suggest that powerful individuals or organizations, such as the Freemasons or the Illuminati, are descendants of the Templars and have continued to guard their secrets through the ages. The idea that the Templars were the original architects of a global conspiracy is rooted in their wealth, power, and secrecy. Their vast landholdings and influence in Europe made them a powerful force during the medieval period. It's no surprise that, after their downfall, many sought to attribute an ongoing hidden influence to them. Some theories argue that the Templars' wealth was more than material treasure. They may have uncovered ancient wisdom or technologies that could change the course of history. The secretive nature of the Templars, particularly their role in banking and international affairs, has further fueled such theories. The Templars were involved in the creation of a complex banking system, allowing pilgrims to deposit money in one country and withdraw it in another. This early banking system allowed them to amass great wealth, but it also led to suspicions about their influence. Some have theorized that the Templars' wealth and financial system were used to manipulate global politics and finance, a theory that continues to circulate in various circles today. In addition to their associations with power and secrecy, the Templars have also become a symbol of resistance. Their dramatic fall from grace, orchestrated by King Philip IV and the Pope, has inspired many who view the Templars as martyrs, victims of a corrupt system that sought to silence them. Over time, they have come to represent the idea of standing up against oppressive forces, whether they be political, religious, or societal. This aspect of the Templar legacy is particularly evident in modern-day movements that seek to challenge established power structures. For example, some fringe political movements and conspiracy theorists have adopted the Templars as symbols of defiance against global elites. The Templars' image as fighters for truth and justice has been co-opted by groups that feel marginalized or oppressed by modern systems of power. Additionally, the Templars' association with chivalry and honor has inspired various organizations that emphasize these values, including some fraternal orders. These groups often claim to carry on the Templars' legacy, albeit in a symbolic and non-political manner. The idea that the Templars' true legacy is one of noble ideals, such as honor, justice, and the protection of the weak, continues to resonate with many who seek to reconnect with these principles. The dark secrets of the Templars are not just confined to the medieval period. They continue to shape how we understand power, secrecy, and influence today. Whether through their role in historical events, their portrayal in popular culture, or their connection to modern-day conspiracy theories, the Knights Templar remain an enduring symbol of mystery. Their story has transcended history, evolving into a complex legend that continues to captivate and intrigue. Perhaps the most significant part of the Templars' legacy is the uncertainty that surrounds them. The lack of definitive answers, whether about their hidden treasures, their religious practices, or their true purpose, only adds to their allure. As long as there are unanswered questions, the Templars will remain a subject of fascination, their dark secrets continuing to fuel speculation, imagination, and intrigue for generations to come.